Settle in. Let me tell you about a doll no taller than a thumb, and the girl who almost forgot how to listen to it. The cabin was cold the night her mother gave it to her. Just birch wood, whittled soft at the edges, wrapped twice in red thread. Keep her in your pocket, her mother said, voice thin as the candle flame beside the bed. When you are lost, give her a crumb of your bread, and tell her your trouble. She will show you the way. But only if you stop long enough to hear her. The girl did not understand yet what kind of lost her mother meant. She only nodded, and the doll went into her pocket, and her mother did not wake again. Years turned over like pages nobody read twice. Her father remarried a woman with a smile like a closed door, and that woman had no love to spare for a girl who wasn't hers. So when the fire in the house went out one autumn evening, it was the girl who was sent through the wood to the hut of an old woman who was said to keep flame burning day and night, an old woman other children were warned never to visit, though none of them could say why. The woman of the house watched her go with something almost like a smile. She did not expect the girl back. The wood was dark the way woods are only dark in stories, a darkness with weight to it. At the first fork, 3 crows sat in a bare tree and told her the left path was shorter, that she'd save an hour if she trusted them and not the old crooked road ahead. The girl's feet turned left before she noticed they'd moved. Then she remembered the small weight in her pocket. She stopped. She broke off a crumb of the bread she carried and set it in her palm, and told the doll, quietly, that she was afraid of the dark and the crow's offer was tempting. The doll said nothing she could have repeated afterward, only a kind of stillness that settled into her chest, the way a held breath settles once you finally let it out. She took the crooked road instead. Twice more the wood tested her, a bridge with half its boards missing, and a gate that groaned like it hadn't been touched in years, guarding a garden with an old woman weeping softly inside it, asking for a hand pulling weeds. Each time, some small voice in the girl's chest, hunger, or fear, or simple hurry, told her to look away and keep walking. Each time, she fed the doll a crumb, and listened, and did the harder, slower, kinder thing instead. By the time she reached the hut at the wood's heart, dusk was closing like a hand. The old woman who lived there had eyes the color of banked coals and did not ask why the girl had come. She only said, "Before I give you fire, sort the ash from the poppy seed in that bowl. All of it. By morning." It was, plainly, a task no one could finish. The bowl was a small mountain of grey and black, indistinguishable in the lamplight. The girl sat before it and, out of old habit more than hope, took the doll from her pocket. She broke off her last crumb of bread. "I don't know how," she told it. "Show me the way." And for the first time, the doll did not still her fear and go quiet. Instead, in the near dark, the girl felt her own hand move toward the bowl, toward the first seed, then the next. She understood, slowly, that the doll had not come to sort the ash for her. It had only ever come to keep her sitting there long enough to start. The doll did not do the walking. It only kept her from running. By first light, seed and ash lay in 2 clean piles, and her fingers ached, and the old woman was watching her from the doorway with an expression the girl could not read. "Most who come here," the old woman said, "ask someone else to carry what's theirs to carry. You didn't." She handed over a single coal, glowing and patient in a clay jar, and told the girl the fastest way home. The house did not burn down that winter. The woman who had sent the girl into the wood never learned why the errand hadn't killed her, and never asked. Many years later, an old woman herself now, she pressed a small birch doll, worn soft and pale at the head from decades of thumbs, into the palm of a girl of her own. "Keep her in your pocket," she said. "Feed her a little. Tell her your trouble. She won't walk the path for you. She'll only wait until you're ready to. And that is why, in that house, the fire has never once gone out." That's the story of the doll in her pocket. There are more like it, waiting, whenever you're ready to sit a while longer.